Welcome back to Home Ice with David Quinn. I'm Michelle Gingras alongside Steve Valiquette, also joined by Rangers head coach David Quinn. And coach, as we said at the end of last segment, we asked Twitter to ask you some questions using the hashtag AskDQ, and we got some good ones. So we're gonna put you on the spot a little bit here. Spoonie47 wants to know if there was one rule change you could make to the current game, what would it be?
I would probably put the red line back in, ironically, because I think one of the things that happened when they took the red line out, I think there was a thought that it was going to open up from an offensive perspective. But, you know, I really thought what it did more than anything was it didn't force a defenseman to handle the puck as much as they normally would. And that's where turnovers can happen. When you're in a small area and defensemen have the puck in the neutral zone, you can cause a turnover. So I really thought, and what ended up happening was it really, I thought, fueled more chip and chase hockey, because you could just post a guy at the far blue line, take a half slap shot, they chip it in, and now you got to go forecheck. So I would put the red line back in.
Quinny, Jeff Merrick from Sportsnet, he's been putting this one out there. You're on the penalty kill and you score a short-handed goal. That nullifies the penalty. It now kills the penalty. Your guy comes back on the ice. What do you think about that one?
I like that rule. I'd do that. Absolutely, I would do that. Yeah, I like that. And things like that, to me, you know, I mean, our sport, all sports have to evolve with the times, and these little changes, to me, would just make the game more exciting.
All right, very good. Okay, Gresh4 wants to know, what is your favorite thing about New York and the favorite thing about coaching this young team?
My favorite thing about New York is, number one, it's the greatest city in the world, and that's not easy for me to say, being from where I'm from, but it is the greatest city in the world. Our fan base is incredibly passionate, and I've said this a lot, you know, there's no such thing as a Ranger fan. They're just crazy Ranger fans, and I say that as a huge compliment. It's amazing to me when we travel, our fan base and how they travel, and it means an awful lot to our team. Our guys talk about it. We've got the ballsiest fan base in all the NHL. And it's unreal. I mean, I walk to the rink. I live near MSG, and I mean, every time I walk into that building, I say to myself, I can't believe I'm coaching the New York Rangers. The best part about coaching this current group is not only the young players, but it's such a coachable group. I mean, regardless if you were coaching these guys or not, it's a group of people you'd want to be around. You want to go have dinner with them. You want to go have a beer with them. And, you know, that's not easy to have at this level. And we're just very fortunate to have not only the type of players we have, but the type of people we have.
You know, you mentioned your favorite thing about New York, you know, walking into the building. Do you get the chills still? I mean, this isn't just any average building, obviously all of the history and everything tied to it. And then being in the center of New York City, and you're the head coach. Like, have you had those like pinch me moments yet?
Yeah, I mean, it happens every day.
Every time, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't say that. I mean, I know how fortunate I am. It's, you know, it's probably, if you asked any coach in the world, you give me 3 jobs you'd want to have in hockey, this would be at the top of everybody's list. And I cherish every moment of it. I know how fortunate I am, and every day is a pinch me moment. That's for sure.
All right, very good. Okay, let's see what's next. Hiro Sophia wants to know which player has the best chirps on the team.
Which player has the best chirps on the team? Let's see. D'Angelo's pretty good. Strome's pretty good. The best one was last year, the second to last game of the season. We're playing Columbus, and there was all the speculation that Panarin was going to sign with the Rangers, and we ended up going in a shootout. And Panarin actually went in the shootout and scored against us. And he was skating by our bench to go to the Columbus bench, and I heard Ryan Strome say to him, "See you next September in training camp."
So that's the boys against the other team, and you've obviously heard the guys against the guys in the locker room. Does anybody on the team chirp you?
Oh yeah, I get my jabs every now and then, but it's all in good fun. And the guy that's sneaky funny is Buchnevich, and a lot of people don't know that. Buchnevich,
right.
I know I've dubbed him Captain Happy, but he is sneaky funny. He's got a good wit about him. But listen, we're together so much. You got to have that give and take with your players, and it's an environment where you want to create that, where they want to come to the rink every day. But the great thing for us is they know there's a line to be crossed, and you know, we do have a lot of fun. Winning makes it a lot more fun, though, I'll tell you that.
All right, Coach, great stuff. This was fun. This was enjoyable.
That was very enjoyable.
Yeah, very good. All right, so like we mentioned, Coach Quinn will be with us each week. We can't wait to see you again next week when Home Ice with David Quinn returns.